We got to start off this video by congratulating Pokey on his new granddaughter. Pokey, if you have as much fun with your granddaughter as I'm having with Miles, I don't know, that's all I can say. Now, it's funny, in his message it says, no more Moto Guzzi, he wants a V-Strom. I don't know. Anyway, hey, congratulations from all of us. Let's get to work in the shop. We got a lot of work to do today. Alright, well, it's Saturday and I don't know who's going to be able to make it today. We have multiple projects to work on. But again, Vince's parts came out just great. We're working on Mark's NS250 and Glenn's track bike. And the Bimota, what we found out last night after an extensive look at this paint, that it's water paint. And I don't typically work with water paint. And I also got a thing Karen left down here. I got to open this up and see what this is. I got something in the mail. So step one, before we get dirty, let's see what came in the mail yesterday. Now the first real thing is, you never know who's going to have time available on one of our work days, so you really don't know if anybody's going to show up. So one of the things I wanted to do, I got a little dent I have to work on up here, but I can do that after I backmask the stripe. Now, to do this the way I want, I'm going to work off a center line. There's a lot of ways that are fine to do this, but it's always nicer if we have a center line we can measure to, because I wouldn't want this as simple as a thing as it is to have a stripe go down the middle of the tank. If it goes crooked, it's going to look terrible. So the first thing is, now I've asked Mark, and he says it goes right to the end of, you really can't see from the picture, but so what I thought I'd do, and this is all going to come off. Let's just see if I can eyeball this, and then we'll do it all with a ruler and make sure we got it right. And we did test the color, the orange red. It does look like a very close match. So because this is a paintable day, I might be able to get some of this painted today. But again, laying out tape, I'd really like to have Mark here when I do this, but what I'll do is I'll just rough it out, and then he can either give the approval or say, Wendy, you don't know what the hell you're doing. But we'll do it all off. The thing to remember about putting a stripe down a tank, you absolutely have to measure it off a center line, or if it's crooked, or if the one on the tail section is crooked, your eye can pick it up right away, instantly. This is one way to make sure the center line is going right down the tank. Then we know we have a given thickness of tape. And by the way, I rubbed this up on my shirt a few times so it's not so sticky, because we're not going to use this. Same thing with the green tape. And that's going to allow me to do is figure out exactly how wide I want to make this stripe. I can lay that out, another piece of 1/4 inch tape. Maybe 2 pieces of 1/4 inch tape. And then once I have this piece of permanent tape in, I'll take all this tape off, put it on the other side, and transpose it like a mirror image into the other side. Now the tank still has some little spots we're going to touch up, but if I can get the red on it today, but the reason I'm trying to get the red on it is because it's a paintable day, something we don't have every day here. So now we know we're working off the center line. We know our thickness of this stripe is a piece of blue tape, a piece of green tape, 2 pieces of 1/4 inch, and then we're going to use brand new tape when we do the final line here. We're not going to use up old tape. The old tape I'm using just to set the pattern here. But now I'm going to transpose this all over to the other side. So what I'm going to do is, and it's pretty self-explanatory, I have set that stripe in place. So what I do before I lay this tape down, just do that. Just makes it easier to pull it up without risking pulling up your paint. Now I can take all these stripes, just transpose them off of the center line, which I know goes right down the middle of the tank, because I've got 2 reference points, middle of the tank, and there's a center up top. And believe me, if that stripe is out just a little bit, oh boy, does it look terrible. We don't need that on there right now. I can pull this up, it's kind of a thing where you have, once you figure out the basics, everything has to go off a center line. And I want to thank a friend of mine, a very good friend, Les Demet is his name, who gave me a good, he's a very mechanically minded person, and when we were building our Testarossa model plane, he gave me a lot of good ideas of working off center lines, and they have served me well. Because all of the bikes I have a stripe going down a fender and various places, and if that stripe is crooked even by the least little bit, you can pick it up right away. And this is a good way to do it. Okay, now we got this, I think, lined up pretty well. And what's more important, it isn't our eye, it's a measured amount that we can measure. It's like it's turned it from a subjective thing into something that you can measure. Now the next thing is to backmask this. I still have some little bodywork stuff to do on this, but again, I want to use this day to get some paint painted. And there's a simple reason, because you can do little bodywork touch-ups when it's raining or snowing or whatever. But once you have this line accurate and you've worked off a center line, you've got a real good chance at getting this nice. I always call this the Chip Foose moment, when you start to see, you know, the vision you have in your mind. In this case, it's not much of a vision, because we're basically making a copy of the original paint job. But if we were kind of customizing this right now, you'd be thinking, well, like in Glenn's case, he can be a free bird with it. The tin foil method that I use was something I picked up years and years ago from the late Walt Prey, who was a California custom painter, good friend of mine, and a wonderful modeler, super modeler in fact. And he did some custom, beautiful stuff. Well, that's some of the airbrush work and some of the custom lettering, and unbelievable. Now, you got to get a little piece of tape on there, but basically, once this is backmasked, and then I need to get Mark. Well, Mark hopefully won't sleep till noon today. Once he approves this, because there's some decals somewhere on this have to fit, we'll be ready to spray some red on that. Now we're still at the point where we're picking up little things in this. Even though it's been sanded several times, you still find there's a tiny little spot in there I don't want to see in the final paint. This part looks pretty good. We're all backmasked. Once that's sanded out, we just got to wait for Mark to get here. Okay, we got the stickers. We got to put the clear on the stickers. Turbo Steve is here to supervise. He's trying to figure out about water-based paint. Should we drink it or make coffee out of it, or I don't know. We're just not modern enough. You know, I heard somebody up in Perry's one day telling me how great water-based paint was. We used to use this on model planes, so maybe they still do. But boy, what a mess that could be if it doesn't work out.
I just love that the Bimota paint is made by Kawasaki.
Well, of course it is. Well, nothing's made by Bimota. You think they have an oil well or a paint factory? They don't have anything. Okay, we're backmasked now. And of course, wait. Should we say this on camera, Steve? Waiting for Mark. What else is new? I bet he has trouble. I bet he has trouble getting up in the morning. Tell me the truth. Does he come to the rides late? Hey, tomorrow's a Village Market thing too.
Yeah, tomorrow's 9W Market.
Not for me. It's a Village Mark day. Going. Painting Mark's bike here.
Snow or not, I'm going.
Yeah. Well, you live next door to the place. What the hell? And Vince's stuff. Did you see how nice Vince is buffed out?
That's beautiful.
I stayed up late last night to do that. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to double the price on Vince. That's all.
And he paid so much for the paint.
Look at that. That's not water-based paint either. Forget about water-based paint.
Whose paint did we steal for this?
That's Luciano's paint. Oh my God. Vince is gonna have to buy him a pizza. That's unbelievable. Steve, are they drying up yet? There's a funny thing. Wendy painted the wrong side of the fork brace. I'll confess, it's my fault.
Not totally dry yet. Getting there.
All right. Well, it'll look good with the clear. Bob, I had it upside down. I thought that, because one side is nice, but on his brace, the nice part goes on the bottom.
Painted this side beautifully.
Right, yeah.
Nice, right?
Side, yes.
Aren't you glad I'm not doing brain surgery?
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, you'd be like lobotomy on his feet.
Good thing Karen's making the muffins, not me.
What's that? You scratched it.
You know what aggravates me, Mark? You know, these guys come over and eat all of Karen's muffins, and they don't really do enough. Let me see how you doing with that sanding.
What about that spot over here?
Yeah, what that spot there? What the hell are you doing? Mark, you better give this guy a raise. He's only doing half the work he should.
Well, you know, Wendy said I should try it, you know?
Ah, come on. Dip some more water in it. Look, he's doing
He's
actually doing a pretty good job.
There we go. I got this spot over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get this whole big area right now.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And I figured one piece at a time will work well.
Oh, just keep putting scratches in it. That'll work.
Yeah,
Mark will be so impressed when he gets
here.
here.
To the unit.
Yeah.
This will put enough scratches on
This we should put this video out on YouTube. Oh my God. Sanding Mark's Okay, now this is funny. Mark called. He's at the decal place right now, picking up decals or stickers or who the hell knows what. This is ready to paint. We got all his back masking done. Bob was a big help with that. We got some of the parts that we put another coat of clear on outside already. And then we're gonna take a break and have muffins. So these approved for a shop day. Look at these muffins. Banana
I'll
muffins.
send him a text saying you're missing out.
Okay, yeah, send them a text.
Yeah.
But Glenn, we don't want to know where you are or what you're doing, but you're not the
Glenn,
best.
this one's for you.
Yeah, Steve will eat your muffin here. That's all.
So the kids are coming tonight. Too.
So I have the.
Okay, these are the ones you got from the decal guy.
This is
These are stickers from the internet or something,
No,
right?
these are from my decal guy. But these are the original ones that I got months ago.
Okay.
He's making me.
There's.
Okay, you got all the repairs done now.
Yeah.
So we're basically ready to start sanding that part down.
Yeah. Started sanding it.
Okay.
There's a couple little dings here, but nothing out of the ordinary. The other one that I have is in worse shape. It's broken here. It's broken everywhere.
All right, so the first thing is we got a heat gun off that sticker.
This sticker here. and
Steve has the stickers he made for you in the garage.
Yeah, I wish you had shown me this. I could have. Yeah.
Do you need to measure that or? Well, the clear is on him already.
Listen, if it's.
And while he's there, we're working on one more spot on the fairing. I'm going to go get some paint on this while they're
You got those measurements
yapping and ready to start getting back to work.
Basically from here.
Okay, so we got some of the parts. The red striping. Thanks to Navola, they're sanded out like a baby's behind.
Wendy, I got my special buffer hook.
The buffer hook. A little Harbor Freight buffer on the end of his hook.
You wanted that blue, Wendy.
Oh my God.
White and blue. White and blue.
Is that coming right off?
No.
Okay, there's a trick. Soak it and let it sit for a minute.
Okay.
Then take a razor blade and scrape it off. What you're doing, you'll be there all day.
Soak the rag with the acetone and
Yeah.
stick it on there.
Just don't do it in the house because
We don't want to blow up.
it's even worse when it's my house.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
When it's your house, it's a tragedy.
Don't kill too many brain cells.
Oh, well, there aren't that many left. All right, see you. So we got this guy drying up now. We're going to have to start working on this fairing. We're going to try to work outside because it turned out to be a gorgeous day. We got these parts over here. Now the goal ultimately will be, because we have free labor, we'll try to get this all wet sanded down and ready for a coat of white. That tank, I think the tank's going to look really nice. The most important thing, you don't have any shiny spots. If there's a shiny spot, that's where the paint's not going to stick real well. And this is good. This part here is going to be flexing and breaking, and as Mark breaks the sound barrier going around Daytona at the banking at Maximus Speedius, or as the cop stops him for going 30 in a 25 or something. All right.
I got to get it legal before I start breaking the sound barrier.
Boy, it's a beautiful day. No wonder Glenn didn't come over. I bet he's out riding.
Sure.
Glenn, you're a bum. Well, when he's working on his bike, we'll all go riding, that's all. Right, so we're just going to need to transpose that. The stripe, this is great that we can marry it. We can marry it up. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, remember, it's a big help that we can measure, and you can measure that up.
Measure
that's
the stripe, measure the letter. I have the letters coming. He was
okay.
My My decal guy was stuck on another job, so he said he'll have these ready for me for Tuesday.
Beautiful.
So I have those.
And you got the ones?
I have these coming up. This is the
That's
same
from
part
the other bike. Okay.
from the other bike in white, but I have the same decals coming, and they'll be white and black.
Okay,
For the
beautiful.
red- for the red.
To go on the red. Okay, great. All right, we're ready to wipe that down with the prep soil, and I'll get the gun loaded up. So we've turned our backyard into motorcycle mall. I'm not sure my neighbors are that impressed with this. We've spray painted the side of the house red.
They put up.
We got.
They put up with you with all these hoodlums and outcasts coming here to work on motorcycles.
We have the dedicated members of the A-team, not the members that call in sick.
Fair weather.
Call in, yeah, fair weather friends. No, actually, we had Bob do some sanding this morning. Bob is good at eating muffins, boy. He's a muffin master. Just kidding. We all enjoy sharing the adventure here. I'm going to start getting ready for some more paint. Now, once it's ready to paint.
Wendy's dirty fingerprints.
Oh, wipe it off. Oh my God.
Get the prep saw.
If you have an old camera tripod, which we have an old one, or you want to donate your old tripod to our, you can see, guess, look at the purple. It matches Najat's bike. I guess he was doing it. Najat, my tripod is purple. Forensic evidence. But anyway, that's a good way to mount something up if you can just lay it on there, because you can get at it from every angle. Second biggest thing, just take a garbage can upside down, a laundry basket.
Laundry basket.
And don't tell your wife you have the laundry basket.
Wait for her to go shopping, and then you can.
Karen knows when things are missing. She just looks out in the backyard, and they usually got red paint on them. All right, ready to paint?
I think
we
are.
all prep soiled up here?
I think we are.
My poor prep soils, I can smell it. It must be the neighbors can smell it. Give it the eagle eye, Steve.
Look at that.
What's that?
Well, yeah, there's a crack. Look.
So what we're doing is putting on 4 or 5 real nice thin coats of white here. Using the tripod that Najat made purple.
Quality control, guys.
Quality control, guys, that's right.
Right here on the side.
This is my boss. I'm telling you, trying to get a bonus out of them, get a free English muffin or something, it's out of the question. Well, we have had a very, very productive day. This stuff's all going to be drying up in the garage. And I'm sure at the end of the day, I'll get my usual bonus. I'll write me a check on ice and pay me in the summer. Huh?
There you go.
All right, how nice is that? It didn't even blow off the tripod yet. Absolutely brand new quality. You are. Oh my God, how lucky can a boy be? That is perfect.
All those sport bike enthusiasts are not going to know what hit them when this thing rolls.
This is true. This is the last of the banana muffins. This is the one Karen made for, Karen actually made it for Glenn, who decided as a no-show today. So Glenn, we want to show you what happens to your muffin when you don't show up on Saturday ready to work. Delicious. You know, it always tastes better when it's somebody else's muffin. Oh my God.
Glenn, you missed out.
Anyway, the good news, if you want to explain to people, we're going to have some custom decals made up by John Pothier. Instead of saying V4, it's going to say V-twin. Wow, we just got off the phone with John, and he's going to make that happen.
Special project, special bike. It's going to look special.
And there's one more special thing today. The baby is on his way over here, so I'm in big trouble. We got to put everything away. Well, everything's got to go on. The
Hot Wheels.
spin storm is coming out. Oh, that's going to be the end of everything. What a nice day today. Don't you agree? Wow. Oh, that muffin
And
tastes
good
good.
muffins.
And Glenn loses weight. Mark gains weight. So the day ends. One baby leaves and one arrives. What a day. Where's my baby? Where's that baby? Where's that baby? Come on, baby. Oh. Come on, baby.
Hey, Miles.
Hey, Miles, look what I got.
How you doing?
Look what I got. Look at what Mark's got. Look at that.
What's it say? Honda. Uh-oh, you got your super fast with you.
You got your Hot Wheels to play with?
Yeah.
What do you want to play?
I want to make the highest jump in the world.
The highest jump? Okay.
I'll have to look through my box.
We got all Mark's parts. We can make a bridge out of all Mark's Honda parts.
Do you know what?
What?
I want to jump like this.
Whoa! How many cars did you bring? Wow!
I won with 11 cars.
11 cars! Wow! Let's go play Hot Wheels. Okay, go, go, go. Watch the stairs, they're all full of ice. I'll bring them up.
Miles, come on.
Come on, Miles. Time to play Hot Wheels.
Let's make the biggest stuff ever.
Let's use all of Mark's parts to make a Hot Wheels bridge. So our day ends with the giant Hot Wheels track going all across the cellar, through Mark's parts, through Vince's parts. Where's this track going? Where are you building this track, baby?
This goes everywhere.
Oh my goodness, make it go. Let's go right to the computer. Let's make it go right over here. Oh my goodness. This is what always happens at the end of the day. The baby takes over with Grandpa Windy's shop. Ay, ay, ay. How much fun can it be? Miles, say this. Do me a favor. Can you hear, please? Say this. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Say it again.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Okay. Thanks for watching. Oh my goodness.